As an artist, I've always searched for something meaningful to draw, something profound that will make an impact on people's lives and spark creativity in those that watch for generations to come. So I'm drawing Sprunki. Well, that's one way to start a video. Welcome, friends. I'm glad that you would join me for another drawing video. Why am I speaking like this? I don't know. I'm just being weird. Drawing all these horror artworks definitely does something to the brain. And it's not looking good. A lobotomy might be the best course of action. So please like and subscribe and support me on Patreon. That way I can afford to get a lobotomy after all the brain damage I'm about to receive from drawing all these Sprunki characters. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I think it's about time I get onto the horror side. There will be blood. But it's a skull. Shouldn't the blood have dried up by now? Shut up. For those who don't know, Sprunki characters start out looking like a regular cartoon, and then they have a horror phase. Ooh, scary. So I've divided a piece of paper into 6 boxes where I'll be drawing 6 different characters. Who'd have thought? And each of those characters is split in half. As you can see, I draw the regular cartoon version, and then my own interpretation of the horror side. So a bit more realistic, a bit more creepy, and a bit more blood and gore. So stick around to see each character, and let me know in the comments which is your favourite. Hey! Yeah, you see me. I'm telling you, your drawing looks terrible. You need to add some white highlights right now. Alright, Chrome Dome. I'll grab my white gel pen and do some highlights. Hurry up, bring it over here. Come on, just give me a little sniff first. I feel alive again. Stop pushing me away, let me smell it. The intoxicating aroma of a Signo white gel pen. Magnificent. I could watch this process for hours. There's nothing quite as exhilarating as watching ink dry. Maybe I should subscribe to your YouTube channel. Nah, it's deader than I am. Now I'm gonna draw the green one. There's gonna be some vines and pretty flowers. How wholesome. For now, we'll get to the other side shortly. It's time to add some colour. Beautiful flowers. So pretty. It's that time of the drawing again, and it looks like a snail has gotten to those flowers. I'm getting some Junji Ito vibes. You know what time it is. White highlights. Yeah, these are the type of white lines I like sniffing. With the finishing touches added with the white gel pen, it gives a nice pop to that eyeball, really popping out of that socket quite nicely. And I'm ready to call this one done. On to the next. A bit shaky, but still got it. Let's get this line work done. be needing these. Yoink. I'll be using some Prismacolor pencils to even out some of the blending and add some little highlights and shadows because I feel like it. Do I need to justify myself? Of course not. Now, it is time for the skewered side. I don't know what happened, but it looks painful. Adding the colours with my Copic markers really helps to bring these drawings to life. Probably not the correct phrase for this drawing, as whatever has happened to this character does not look compatible with life, but you get what I'm saying. It's time to add more blood. That's enough blood. Time for white highlights. Yes, it's the little details that make a difference. This one gives me martini vibes, switching out the skewered olive with a impaled eyeball. Ouch. Alright, moving on to the next one. Hopefully this one doesn't have any traumatic eye injuries. No promises. Working our way through all the colours, it's time for yellow. Why am I speaking like a news reporter? I don't know. Cover your eyes, children. Things are about to get spooky. I hope you're not afraid of bad oral hygiene and crooked smiles. I had braces once. I'm still traumatized. With the line work done, it's time to add some colour. If this was a video game boss, its weak spot would be its eyeball. Critical damage. I love adding the shadow between the two halves. It gives some depth and separation between the two sides. Before I draw any inappropriate correlations with your parents, let's move on with the colouring. I'm doing my favourite part right now, and that's adding the blood. It's always so satisfying, isn't it? And with that done, you know what time it is. White highlights. I don't know what happened to yellow, but they say snitches get stitches. And with a big mouth like that, I'm not surprised. I think it's time to draw something cute. And what's cuter than a little pink bunny? Moving on to the colouring, I'll touch up some of the line work after. That way I won't smudge it with the Copics. I'm I'm sorry, Bun Buns, but it's that time of the drawing. You're about to get a facelift by a horror artist. This might be painful. The line work's ready, and I'll grab my Copics and get into the colouring. There's lots of blood in this one, so that means lots of gooey white highlights. I tried performing a facelift on poor little Pinky here. It's fair to say it didn't go too well. Accidents happen. It's time for the last Sprunki of the video. Guess what colour this one will be? It's grey. I'm sick of drawing colours. It's time for the last horror side, so I'm gonna sketch it up and then ink it. I should also mention, if you enjoy my line work, you should check out my Patreon, like these people have. I upload line work scans there, which you can colour in, like a horror colouring page. There's also creepypasta content there as well. Thanks again to everyone who has supported me over there. It really helps out. But let's get on with the final transformation. Enjoy. I may have been late on the bandwagon to the Sprunki slop farm, but I finally made it. And I only maintained slight brain damage in the process, so I'm classing that as a win. Unfortunately, my patrons weren't so lucky. They sacrificed a lot, and I'll always remember them.